everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in this video I'm going to share related to our spoken skills. The most important thing is in this video I'm going to practice through a story that is not too short but not too long also. If I have to say something, I will try to speak that. For example, I'm saying this to you. Are you getting my point? I've said this line. Are you getting my point? I said this line in one take. Are you getting my point? Or you can try another trick to complete your sentence in one flow. For example, when you are saying something, just make a circle while completing that sentence. For example, are you going to take it serious? Whatever lesson you will get it, are you going to apply that in your life? You have to complete that circle, and this will help you to get better in your spoken skills. You can try it out. It doesn't make like too much wastage of time. It is useful, I think. If you will try it, you will love it. Okay, other than that, I'm going to share a story which will try to give you some kind of expressions and which will help you literally to improve your spoken skills. Let's get started without wasting even a single second. Once upon a time, a daughter complained to her father that her life was miserable and that she didn't know how she was going to make it. She was tired of fighting and struggling all the time, and it seemed as one problem was solved, the another problem was soon followed. Her father, a chef, took her in the kitchen and he filled three pots with the water and placed each one on a high fire. After some time, when three pots began to boil, he placed potatoes in one pot, eggs in the second pot, and coffee beans in the third pot. And he literally let them sit and boil, and he didn't say anything to his daughter. And his daughter moaned and impatiently waited, wondering what he was doing. And after 20 minutes, he turned off the burner and he literally placed out the potato out of the pot and placed them in the bowl, and he pulled out the eggs and placed them in the bowl, and he ladled the coffee out and put it in a cup, and then turning to her he asked, "Daughter, what do you think? What do you see?" "Potato, eggs, and coffee beans," she hastily replied. He asked, "Look closer, touch the potato." She did and noticed that it was soft. He asked her to take an egg and break it. And she pulled out the shell of the egg, and she saw and observed the white, hard boiled egg. And then he asked her to sip the coffee, and its rich aroma brought a smile to her face. "Father, what does this mean? What does this mean?" she asked. Her father explained the potatoes, eggs, and the coffee beans had faced the same adversity, the boiling water. However, each one reacted differently. The potato went in strong, hard, and unrelentingly, but when put in boiling water, it became soft and weak. The egg was fragile with the thin outer shell protecting its inside liquid, but until when it was put in boiling water, it became inside of the egg became hard. And the coffee being unique, when they were exposed to the boiling water, they changed the water and created something new. And which one are you? Are you a potato, egg, or a coffee bean? He asked to his daughter. And he said that when adversity knocks on your door, how do you respond? And the moral of this story is, things happen around us, things happen to us, but the only thing that truly matters is what happens within us. So I don't know whether you are able to understand the moral of this story or not, but I just want to explain that in simple words, or I will try to speak the moral of the story in Hindi, mostly because I also feel comfortable while explaining that in Hindi. Okay, so the thing is कि आप जब किसी भी प्रॉब्लम को फेस करते हो और बहुत सारे लोग उसी सेम प्रॉब्लम को फेस कर रहे हैं, तो देखो प्रॉब्लम बाहर से सबके लिए सेम है और सबके अंदर कुछ ना कुछ बदलाव आते हैं। तो बाहर क्या हो रहा है उससे फ़र्क नहीं पड़ता, या फिर आपके साथ क्या हो रहा है उससे भी फ़र्क नहीं पड़ता, लेकिन आपके अंदर क्या हो रहा है, आपको कैसा महसूस हो रहा है, आप कैसा बिहेव कर रहे हैं, आप कैसे बनते जा रहे हैं, तो वो बहुत मैटर करता है ना। तो बाहर से चीज़ें अफेक्ट नहीं करती, अंदर जब चीज़ें बनती हैं तो वो अफेक्ट करती हैं। इन माई पीओवी मैंने इस चीज़ को ऐसे लिया, फॉर एग्जाम्पल कि जो चीज़ बाहर से लग रही थी पोटैटो बहुत ही हार्ड है और स्ट्रॉन्ग है, लेकिन उबलते पानी में जाते ही वो सॉफ्ट हो गए, कमज़ोर पड़ गए। एंड वैसे ही एग जो थे बाहर से लग रहा था लिक्विड है, इसके अंदर कुछ भी नहीं है, लेकिन पानी में जाते ही वो कितना हार्ड हो गया, मतलब बॉइल्ड एग, ठीक है। तो वैसे ही जब हमने देखा कि कॉफ़ी बीन्स वैसे तो बाहर से देखने पे कैसी लग रही थी, लेकिन पानी में जाते ही वो कॉफ़ी कुछ अलग ही लगने लगी, मतलब इतनी टेस्टी लगने लगी। तो सेंस समझ रहे हो कि बाहर तो कुछ भी हो रहा है, लाइक थिंग्स हैपेंस। मोरल ऑफ द स्टोरी क्या कह रहा है, थिंग्स हैपन अराउंड अस, हमारे आसपास चीज़ें होती हैं, थिंग्स हैपन टू अस, हमारे साथ भी चीज़ें होती हैं, प्रॉब्लम्स आती हैं, बट वॉट मैटर्स द मोस्ट इज वॉट हैपन्स विद इन अस, हमारे अंदर क्या होता है उस चीज़ से हमें ज़्यादा फर्क पड़ता है। समझ में आया आपको? आई डोंट नो, बट मुझे भी पूरा समझ में नहीं आया, बट इतना ही समझ में आया कि बाहर वाली चीज़ों से फ़र्क नहीं पड़ता है, लेकिन हमारे अंदर जो चीज़ें होती है ना वो हमें बहुत। और द सेकंड, ये तो था ऊपर से लाइंस को समझने का पर्सपेक्टिव मेरा, लेकिन दूसरा पर्सपेक्टिव मैंने ये सोचा कि देखो प्रॉब्लम्स, वो लड़की को दिक्कत क्या थी, वो कंप्लेन कर रही थी उसकी लाइफ में जो प्रॉब्लम्स चल रही हैं, वो कैसे स्ट्रगल कर रही है, वो उस सब के बारे में अपने पापा को बोल रही थी। तो उस सेंस में अगर मैं इस स्टोरी को अपने आप से लिंक करूँ तो मैं इस तरीके से कर सकती हूँ कि उसके फादर ने उससे क्वेश्चन पूछा कि क्या तुम पोटैटो हो, एग हो या कॉफ़ी बीन्स हो। इसका मतलब वो सेंस पकड़ना है हमें कि अगर तुम पोटैटो हो, मतलब कि जब प्रॉब्लम्स आती हैं वैसे तुम बाहर से बहुत ही स्ट्रांग हो, लेकिन प्रॉब्लम्स आती हैं तो तुम एकदम सॉफ्ट पड़ जाते हो, नहीं हैंडल कर पाते हो। या फिर तुम एग हो कि मतलब वैसे तो तुम ऑयली, मतलब वो ऑयली था, मतलब अंदर से लिक्विड था, लेकिन बाद में वो कितना स्ट्रांग हो गया था प्रॉब्लम फेस करने के बाद। तो क्या तुम एक एग की तरह हो, जब से ही प्रॉब्लम आती है तुम एक स्ट्रांग पर्सनैलिटी की तरह इमर्ज होके आते हो, या फिर तुम एक तरीके से कॉफ़ी बीन्स हो जो कि प्रॉब्लम आती है तो तुम खुद को इस तरीके से बदलते हो कि बाद में बहुत ही निखर के निकलते हो और बहुत ही मतलब अच्छा रिजल्ट निकलता है। आप जब एक बार प्रॉब्लम को फेस कर लेते हैं तो आप बहुत ही बेहतर बन के निकलते हैं, और जो चीज़ आपके साथ हो रही होती है आप उसे बहुत पॉजिटिवली लेते हैं। तो आप लोगों को ये सेंस समझ में आना चाहिए इस स्टोरी का, क्योंकि इस स्टोरी को सिलेक्ट करने का मेरा एक ही रीज़न था, दैट आई रियली वांट टू शेयर द मोरल ऑफ द स्टोरी, that if I will like give the answer of this question, if my father would like question me that are you potato, egg or coffee bean, I would like to be coffee beans. And because I'm not that kind of person who is like very weak or very strong, I don't know who am I in that sense, but most importantly I just want to be like coffee beans. In that case, like change the water and create something new, and that I want to be. So again I'm going to repeat the same story, but I will try to speak it as much as better I can. I don't know whether I will be or not, but watch this video till the end. Once upon a time, a daughter complained to her father that her life was miserable and that she didn't know how she was going to make it. She was like tired of fighting and struggling all the time. And it seemed that as one problem was solved, another one soon followed. Her father, a chef, took her to the kitchen. He filled 3 pots with water and placed each one on a high fire. And after the 3 pots began to boil, he placed potatoes in one pot, eggs in second pot, and coffee beans in the third pot. And he let them like sit and boil, and he didn't say anything to his daughter till now. And he literally saw that her daughter moaned and impatiently waiting like what he was doing. And after 20 minutes, his father turned off the burner and took out the potatoes out of the pot and placed them in a bowl, pulled eggs out and placed them in a bowl, and he ladled the coffee out of the pot and put it in a cup. And he, turning to her, he asked, "Daughter, what do you see?" She replied, hastily replied, "Potatoes, eggs, and coffee beans." And he asked, "Look closer and touch the potato." She did, and she noticed that it was soft. Then he asked her to take an egg and just break it. She pulled out the shell and she observed the hard boiled egg. And then he asked her to sip the coffee, and its rich aroma brought a smile to her face. "Father, what does this mean?" she asked. Father explained her the potatoes, eggs, and the coffee beans had faced the same adversity, the boiling water. However, each one reacted differently. The potato went in strong, hard, and but when put in the boiled water, it became soft and weak. The egg was fragile with the thin outer shell protecting its inside liquid until when it was put in boiled water, the inside of the egg became hard in the boiling water. And the coffee was unique, like coffee beans were unique, and when they were exposed to the water, they changed the water and created something new. And which one you? His father asked. Like, when adversity knocks on your door, how do you respond? Are you the potato, the egg, or you are coffee beans? So, what do you? And which one you? And the moral of the story is, things happen around us, things happen to us, but the only thing that truly matters is what happens within us. I just want to share one thing, that I've tried this story twice, okay? And I literally want to say that now this story is on my fingertip. If you will be there, like, story in front of her in just one take. And I just want to give you an example why I just tried so hard to learn this story. Because the most important thing is, until you will not like remember the story, you will not be able to express your way of speaking. And you know that I'm not good at it, even though I will, like, 99% of the times I am not doing well, but 1% things that I'm doing well while doing these kind of practices. I don't have any idea that what is the benefit of doing practice with these kind of the stories. I really don't have any idea, but the only lesson which I can take from these story is, first of all, these stories are helping me in remembering things. For example, this story was not easy for me. It took literally hours to like prepare this story to speak in front of, like, instead of like doing this much practice, I was not prepared to like practice this in front of you. So that was the confidence that after doing lots of time practice, I am not able to like feel like confident while speaking that, because somehow I feel that I will forget the lines. I will forget the lines. So this is very much important. It gives you the power of remembering and the long story. And second thing, it will help you to create uh, like psychology in your head, that you can speak a story. That means you can speak each sentence in one flow. Yeah, this makes impact. And the third thing is, whether you are not able to like speak, for example, I'm not able to speak it so fluently, but the thing is, efforts with time, over time, will compound, and that I believe in. So that's why I just want to give in so many efforts into this. Whether I'm not able to see the results, immediate results now, but I hope that after some time, these all small efforts are going to compound and they will give me a like nice results. So that's it from my side. I know that it is not a good story, but for me it was nice. Yes, it was nice, and I've tried my best, and this was my best, I think, because this video will be too long if I'll try the third attempt, so I don't want to do that. But after recording it, I will definitely do it. Um,
So that's it from my side. Thank you so much for watching this video. Bye bye. See you again in the next story.